Hi everybody, welcome back. I am going to do a little play with makeup, get ready with me type of video. I just got my hair back into a ponytail. I'm going to deal with that later. And it's going to be, as all my videos are, pretty casual. I'm trying to get this angle right. I know sometimes I can be too close and I want to be a little farther away. I can move myself if I need to. I hope that you all are doing well, and I'm doing pretty good. I've had a good week. It's Thursday, and I can't believe how time just flies. I'm going to put a little bit of lip moisturizer on, and this is the one by GRWM that I really like. I'm going to be using both Farmasi products and other products that I enjoy, and we'll see where it goes. Okay, I think I'm going to start with my eyes today. I bought a new lipstick from Chanel, and it's a really beautiful, like, pinky violet, and so I want to try to create a look that will go good with that lipstick. I don't know why I did that. All right, let's start off going into the Glam Up palette. This is by Farmasi. I already did my eyebrows, and I used my NYX Professional Makeup Micro Brow Pencil. In my honest opinion, this is just as good as the Anastasia one, and it costs, I don't know, like $6. I don't even know how much hers costs. Okay, let me get a brush here. I'm going to start with the Dusty Rose, which is this color here. We're going to kind of do a rosy purpley color. And I'm putting this in my crease. And because I have hooded eyelids, but still a lot of space, I am going a little bit higher than the crease. Sort of, the crease is here, I'm going like right here. I take a little bit and I just keep building and keep blending. I like doing makeup on myself. It's relaxing, and as I always say, if it comes out a little too crazy and I can't fix it, just take it off. And I'm going to do like one more. I just did it like all across here, windshield wiper movements, and then blending. I didn't use a, I always forget what that's called, like an eye base, and that's fine. Okay, then I'm going to go in with the color Cupcake, which is one of my favorites. And this is in our other palette. It's the Wanderlust, the blue one. This palette is really pretty. It has a lot of beautiful colors. And I think it's, I forget the price, but it's like way under 50. Okay, now I'm going to go back in with that same brush. Go pick up Cupcake. That sounds strange. I'm going to pick up Cupcake. I need a little mirror here. And I'm going back into that crease with the color Cupcake. And I'm just building up color and different tones so that the eye look isn't like just flat. It has some dimension to it. There. Now I'm probably going to post this video to both YouTube and to my Facebook page. I will try to put links for products that are not Farmasi, and for the products that are Farmasi, feel free to look on my website, and if you have any questions or concerns, just PM me there. And on YouTube, if you have any questions, you can just email me, and my email, I believe, or just leave the questions down below. I will for sure answer them. Okay, And then put a little bit more there. And ladies, gentlemen, whoever likes to wear makeup, if you're over a certain age, don't be afraid of colors. Embrace them. Even if you do a little bit at a time, like kind of putting a brighter pink than you usually do. I'm trying to think of the next color I want to go in with. Ooh, I know what I want to do. I'm going to go in with this like shimmery color called Princess. It's kind of a pinky brown. And I'm going to go on my movable lid. Put that down. And on the eye, if you can see that, it looks very iridescent, kind of duochrome. When I move my eye, it's different colors. I like to use finishes like this on my lower eyelid. Sometimes I do my crease, but I prefer it on my lower eyelid. It just kind of opens my eyes more. Oh, the lighting is okay. Whoop, sorry about that. Yeah, I'm trying to get it where the lighting the lighting looks fairly decent. Pack more on there. Now a lot of people do the most inner corner and highlight that. I've tried that, but it just, sorry, gotta move you again. Oop. I shook the camera. Let's hope I don't drop it. I think that's better. Okay. I have tried that many times, highlighting the innermost corner, and I just don't like it on me. But if you like it, go for it. All right. Now, I'm going to take another brush, a more flat one like this. Actually, I'm going to save that for something else. I want a cleaner one. I clean my brushes about once a week, but this past weekend I didn't do it. And I'm going in with this color called Base, and it's just kind of like a beigey vanilla, or vanilla. Gonna highlight that brow bone, and you can also go in with like a more shimmery color on your brow. But for this look, I want to go with the more of a matte on the brow. Now I'm going to go back in with that little brush over here, and I'm going to pick up that color Cupcake, that purple color that I love so much. Tap it off, and I'm going to go along the bottom lash line. Like that. I always feel like a little crazy when I do my eye makeup first. I usually do my face makeup because I feel like it's not put together till I have everything together. And sorry, my mirror was in your way. And I'm tapping a little bit more of that on there. And then I'm pulling out in the corners, kind of making an upside down wing. And then I'm going to go in with an eyeliner. And which one do I want to use? I want to use a black one, but yeah, I think I'm going to use this pink liner. This is the Farmasi Eyeliner Pen Ink Liner. And it has a tip like that. And yeah, this is in, I think this is in black. 02. Or is that brown? This is the brown, I think. I know I have a black one. Sorry, I'm not like totally prepared here, but it was kind of, I have a blue one. Well, I'm going to go in with that color and just see how it looks. I can always just go over it. Now I'm going to line the top lash line, and with a lot of pencils, I like to do the method where you kind of drag it along slowly and you do it horizontally instead of going this way. I just find it's easier. This is kind of like a dark brown, which I think I'm liking better than the, and then I connect that little bottom line, top line with the bottom line. There's always one eye whenever you're doing your makeup that just doesn't go on the way you like this one. Now this one, I changed it a little bit because it was harder because I'm left-handed. So I'm using more of the tip on this one. And I'll go back and make them a little bit more even. There. Going a little bit more in the inner corner. And same with here. There. Now I'm going to leave my eyes alone for a little bit, and I'm going to concentrate on my face. My face, my face. My face, my face. I already put my skincare on. I currently haven't been using primer. Primer I usually use more in the summer when it's really hot outside. So I'm just going to go right in with my CC cream. This is the Color Control by Farmasi Light to Medium 2, and I really like this color on me. And I have this brush by Farmasi also. And what I have been doing is, when I first started using this, I should say, I used to just put it all over and blend. But right now I'm using, that came out good because I shook it. I'm using the back of my hand as a palette. I used to always do that. And just kind of put a bunch on the brush and start tapping. And it always looks crazy. And the term for this tapping is called stippling. But I'm going to also blend. I just do the stippling when I do it this way, just to kind of get the makeup all over, so that I don't really miss a spot. And you can also, even with foundations, you can just go in the areas that you feel need covered or help. I don't sometimes do that, and most days I use concealer and maybe a little setting powder. But today I feel like putting a little bit more coverage. Not a lot there, so I've wasted some, but that's my own fault, and it's okay. And then I'm going to blend it down my neck. Even though I have a short neck, I just want everything to be seamless. There goes my throat. I think that's one of the most important things when you're applying makeup is, oh, got some in my hair, but that's okay. I'll get it out later. When you are applying makeup, blending is just so important. I know that I wasn't always the greatest at blending, especially foundation, and then I'd go out and look in the mirror and I have like a patch here that I didn't blend, or patch here, so I will blend the heck out of my face. And it might seem like I'm going hard, but I'm really gentle on my face, and I had a thought, it just disappeared. But see, now my face is less red. It's more of an even texture as far as coloring. And for this CC cream, I do put it like right here underneath my eyes. But I'm also going to put some concealer. Now you have this look, and it's the eyes have dimension. I need to blend a little more. So I'll just go like that. The eyes have dimension, but the face is very flat. So we want to put some dimension into our face. So I'm going to take this palette by Charlotte Tilbury, and it has a bronzer and a highlight, excuse me, highlighter, and it's the Film Star Bronze and Glow Face and Sculpt Highlight. Take this brush, tap onto the bronzer, and I'm not really contouring, I'm just adding dimension and color to my face. True contour doesn't have like a brown, it has more of like a, well, it's hard to describe, it's kind of like a gray putty color. And people, a lot of people I should say, think that contouring is just something that, you know, people just started, like Kardashians, not that I really follow them, but they're very famous for their contouring. But contouring has been around for a long time. In the silent movies and in black and white especially, which were silent movies, and then the talkies, there was a lot of contouring because there was no color to the film. So you need to see the dimension to people's faces. But like I said, I'm adding some color, some like sunlight glow, let's say. So I've added a little bit more, and I'm gonna stop there because I'm gonna use some blush, and I love blush. I love blush. This color from ColourPop I think will be really nice with this look, and it's the Between the Sheets, nice name, and it's the Super Shock Cheek. That is so hard to say. And I'm just gonna take the same brush, tap that off, and where you place your, I keep brain farting, where you place your blush is really up to you. But if you want to make your face look thinner, you kind of go like that. Also, if you're older like me and you want to kind of lift a little bit, if you want kind of that youthful glow or to look younger, placing it right on the cheeks is good. Showing you that. I kind of like to do a combination of both because I like to think no matter what age I am, I still have a lot of youth in me. My body will tell me different, but my mind will always think that I'm younger, and that's fine. Age is just a number, right? I think I'm gonna add a little highlight. I'm not very big into highlight, but I'm going to try. I know what to use. Farmasi makes a good highlight in a stick that I like because it's not boom, you know, in your face. And this is called the highlight stick, and I don't think there's a color to it. Just like that, kind of like a creamy beige. And I'm just going to take my finger, warm it up, and put it like along the high points of my cheek. You see that little bit of glow. And then I'm going to put a little bit on the tip of my nose. Some makeup artists say not to do that, but I like it. It's a little too much now, but there's the blending. Now, I'm a little bit more dewy, I should say, today than usual because the weather is getting warmer here. And so I'm going to go in with my Farmasi Makeup transparent finishing powder. I think I used this the last time I did a makeup look. And use this brush. And I always like to get my forehead, because my forehead likes to look a little oily and or too glowy, I should say. And that's about it. I'm not going to go a little there, my nose. I forgot to use the concealer. Okay, let's go back. That's why you don't have to have a certain way you put makeup on, like foundation, eyes, this, that. Just go with the flow, because half the time I forget. This is already past 20 minutes, but I've been told that people like to hear my voice, so I will continue. And here's the concealer, and I'm shaking my head at myself. This is the Farmasi Full Coverage Concealer in the color 04, and I'm going to go right here. I'm a little dark over here too, but I find that when I go too high, it just ages me, and I don't like that. I mean, we're all getting older. That's the goal of life. There are people that never make it to the older age, so I'm proud of that, but I want to help as much as I can to tweak it a little bit to continue to look a little bit younger. And then I just blend that in with a brush. If you're not a brush person, you can tap it in with your finger. This is the best finger to use because it puts the lightest pressure, and blending it in with your finger also helps with the warmth of your body. It kind of melts that concealer, and if you have a concealer that's thicker, it is best to use your finger. Okay, now the last step. Oh, second to last, I have to put some mascara on. I have no eyelashes. Oh, I did take it out. All right, I'm going to use my Starlook Black and Full Lashes Mascara. And this is my eyelash curler by Eyeshadow. I like to use these to lift my eyelashes. I'm going to open my eyes more. There we go. That was kind of hard to do with no close-up mirror, but I did it. But now I need close-up mirror. And this is the one with the wand that's really interesting, but I really like it. I think if you have smaller eyes, this might be a difficult wand for you to use, or you're not used to wearing mascara, but Farmasi sells a lot that are like a thinner, more, not normal, I can't think of the word, a thinner brush. Plus there's a lot of great mascaras out there. I think we've come a long way with makeup in general, from high-end to drugstore. If you look and you try, you can find stuff that's really nice. And honestly, I've been enjoying the products that I have purchased from Farmasi. I like that a lot of them are gluten-free. I don't have any allergies, but still find that that works good with my tummy. And there's no animal testing, which I like too. Although I have like a confliction sometimes with animal testing, because I do believe that we need to test our medical products. And for those of you that don't know it, I have lupus. I also have psoriatic arthritis, but I've had lupus for a very long time, and I've been on various treatments. And if it weren't for medical technology, I don't know if I would still be here. And I like being here. So it's kind of conflicting, my opinion. And I'm just being honest, you know. I think it has its purposes because we need to progress, you know. And I just love that mascara. It gives such a pretty look. Currently my favorite. I love a mascara that builds up not only volume, but a little bit of length. I'm sorry that my throat is getting... There we go. And I don't really edit, I don't really edit my videos, so you get the whole shebang. So there is, oh, didn't we start when I wanted to show you this lipstick? And then I completely forgot about it. I wanted to take off, no, can't use that. All right, I'm just gonna use this makeup sponge. I'm just taking off that lip balm, gloss, whatever, because I want the true color of the lipstick to show. Some people take concealer and put it over their lips, but I find that so drying. I'll take that off as much as I can. Now this is the Chanel Rouge Coco. These are not the full color, but they're like a step above gloss because they do have color. And this is in the number 454, which is called Jean, like jeans that you wear, but no S. I love that color. Wow. That is so pretty. I think that's a pretty look. I feel sort of springy now. I need to go do my hair. But I hope that you have enjoyed this time spent with me. We're almost a half hour. Wow. I could probably put a little more blush, but in person, I have enough blush on. It's just the camera kind of washes you out in the lights. Really. I hope that you've enjoyed this and that you're doing well. Like I said, I'll try to post some links down below for the products that weren't Farmasi, and I will post my link down below. Come check my page out. We have a lot of different products. Besides makeup, we have skincare. I'm going to do a skincare video coming up shortly with the products that I've been using. Most of them have been by Farmasi. We're a European or Farmasi is a European company, and I'm just having a good time using it and talking about it. And I hope that you check out my page and try some. And for those of you that have already bought and have been sending me messages, I'm glad that you're enjoying it. I'm not going to mention your names because privacy. Not everybody wants everybody to know what they do. So we've got to be a little private sometimes. Take care of yourselves, and I will see you soon. Bye-bye.